lovely farmers. Today, we are here to discuss the Apex-10 Fertilizer Booster. We will have a short conversation with Mr. Peter, a farmer who has purchased some of our products. We want to learn about his experience using this fertilizer on his cocoa farm. When we first visited him, we noticed the condition of his cocoa farm. And today, after meeting him again, we've observed some significant improvements. At this point, we would like to hear directly from Mr. Peter, so he can share his experiences with us. Mr. Peter, can you tell us how long you have been using this fertilizer on your farm?
Well, it hasn't been that long. I started using the Apex-10 fertilizer about 5 months ago, so it's been less than a year.
In general, how has this fertilizer helped your farm?
This fertilizer has really made a difference for me. This section you see here is where I applied the Apex-10 fertilizer. As you can see, there are many cocoa pods on the trees, and I've even harvested some that are on the ground. This is actually my second harvest. You can still see a lot of cocoa pods on the trees. Before, when you first came to my farm, the number of cocoa pods was much lower. Now, I'm able to harvest a lot, thanks to this amazing fertilizer. It has made the leaves greener, and the cocoa pods look beautiful and magnificent. This entire section that I'm showing you now is where I applied the Apex-10 fertilizer. What amazes me the most is that it hasn't rained much. Yet this fertilizer has still worked wonders, making the cocoa look beautiful. There are many harvested cocoa pods on the ground, but there are still many more growing on the trees. This is how incredible the Apex-10 fertilizer has been for my farm.
When you weren't using Apex-10, what fertilizer were you using? When Mr. Peter started using Apex-10, he wanted to compare it with another fertilizer. He divided his farm into sections. One section to apply the Apex-10, and another section for a different fertilizer called SuperGrow. The area we just visited is where he applied the Apex-10. So now let's look at the section where he used SuperGrow. Now, let's hear from Mr. Peter about the differences he noticed.
The first section I showed you, where I applied the Apex-10, has yielded 2 harvests already, and you can still see cocoa pods growing on the trees. But here, where I applied SuperGrow, I haven't harvested anything yet. The number of cocoa pods in this section is smaller compared to the first section. That's the main difference I've noticed. The Apex-10 fertilizer is truly one of the best I've used as a farmer. Thank you.